The Cleveland Cavaliers wrapped things up in a surprising sweep of the Toronto Raptors last night at the Q in Cleveland. The Cavaliers won 128-93 to sweep the Toronto Raptors, as I mentioned before. LeBron James continues to dominate this postseason. He finished things off with 29 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. Kevin Love also chipped in with 23 points and 6 rebounds. DeMar DeRozan was ejected late for a flagrant 2 foul on Jordan Clarkson in the third quarter. He was ejected with only 13 points and having a minus 29 on the plus-minus stat sheet. Kyle Lowry, your boy, Wreck-It Ralph, 5 points on 2 for 7 shooting. So, with the Cavaliers heading to another Eastern Conference Finals, they face a matchup between the Boston Celtics, who could very well wrap things up the next game and go to the Eastern Conference Finals to play the Cavs, or they could play the Sixers. Who do you think has a better chance at beating the Cleveland Cavaliers as they're rolling right now?
Golden State Warriors.
So you're just dismissing any team that's going to make the Eastern Conference Finals?
I've dismissed this since November. I've dismissed this whole East Coast fucking lineup.
You're like a savant because you called the dominance that Cleveland would show in this
like
Eastern Conference.
With Boston. You're outmatched in this in the next round. You know, pretty sure you're gonna get there. But if you just see, if you seen what Cleveland did in this round, where they put LeBron to the 4 and made Toronto try to adjust to their small ball, then you have to take out Ibaka. Now you don't have no presence when LeBron does decide to go to the lane. The same thing's gonna happen next series. Like, LeBron's going to be at the 4. Al Horford's going to have to guard him. So either they're going to have to take out the center or Al Horford, or just to get barbecued. But they're going to make sure that one of your bigs is sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the benefit.
So you think that was the key for the Cavaliers to kind of open things up after they struggled in the first round against Indiana, is the fact that you just space the floor with shooters and let LeBron
just space the floor with shooters, and LeBron is going to, when he decides to say, you know what, I'm going to take over, the lane is open for him. And if you even think about flinching, JR's hitting those shots now. Corver is hitting his shots now. Love is doing what he's doing.
Love is doing his thing. Cap, who do you think has a better shot at taking down the Cleveland Cavaliers?
None of them. I'm finally on board with him because I'm ashamed and embarrassed that I picked the Raptors in 7, and look at this. Look at the no-show job that they authored the last couple games.
And this guy puts money on these games.
complete cowardice on the side of the Raptors, just literally having no effort whatsoever in the second half.
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan getting bounced and literally just giving up after halftime.
They quit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If we, without any bias, if I had to say, all right, did they quit or not? Mm-hmm. And then I look at what Russell Westbrook did, game elimination games.
Yeah.
39 shots.
He's going out blazing.
DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, that's what we should have seen tonight. You go out you try to will your team. There was no mode for survival. Yeah. There was no instant to survive.
DeRozan wasn't even around for the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He ejected late in the third.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he was intending to get ejected.
Well,
but you can't blame him if he's not there in the fourth quarter.
There's something.
Good point.
There's something to that. Like you mentioned before, Kevin Love, 23 points. It seems like throughout this series, the supporting cast for the Cleveland Cavaliers, SNL and Donald Glover made the skit about the Cavaliers. There's no supporting cast for LeBron James. Do you think they finally stepped up in this series and could beat somebody that could be, a factor going forward?
I mean, this is just a series where they adjusted offensively. They adjusted, offensively to help the rest of the team. LeBron's going to get his, but because he looks for everybody, if no one is leaving anyone.
I thought you made a good point in the green room. You said LeBron plays in the playoffs for longevity. He wants to get his other guys involved for championships.
If they wanted to sweep Indiana, they could have. Mm-hmm. But how does that help the rest of that team out?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Well, I'm perplexed by that, so explain this.
Okay, the fact that when he wanted to score 40, he did it, right? Won 3 games, scoring 40. So to let you know, if he would have just did that the whole 4 games, they would have swept.
But why play the extra 3 games?
But the fact that he already knows he's going to the championship. The more games we play, the more you guys get to shoot. I need you. He needs his players more than we think he does. Yeah. He needs Kevin Love hitting shots. He needs J.R. Smith hitting shots. He needs these guys to perform. So he's never going to give up on them.
So you're low-key accusing LeBron of point shaving is what you're saying.
Not point shaving.
I mean, essentially,
but
throwing games.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you know you're going to win, he's trying, if you're down 20, he'll sit there and keep trying to force passes to this guy for this guy to hit shots.
Yeah.
And in this series, he didn't have to because there's no big man down there. So when he decided to draw, they all.
I still think it'd be more beneficial to give LeBron more rest and just sweep a team.
Oh, they got rest now.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but still, you could have again. You still have 3 extra games than you maybe actually needed to have against the Pacers.
And all 3 of those games they needed to close out this series.
All right.